guys, this is Jamie from the channel One Happy Frugal Family, and today I'm going to be updating you on our huge loss and what we're going to be doing next. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, we just talk about frugal living and budgeting and living life on a budget. And we, as many of you guys know, we were in the process of buying a house, and that has fallen through. So our big loss is that we were set up to buy a house. We were 2 days before closing, before move date, and what happened was the people that were purchasing our home, they were in the process of manual underwriting, so they had already had pre-qualifications. They had given us a list of all of the things that we needed to fix on our house. Their bank came over and they appraised the home. All of this had happened, and 2 days before contract signing, where we were supposed to sign for our new home, as well as and the other family was supposed to sign for our current home, 2 days before, the bank decided that they were not going to qualify the buyers of our home for a loan. And what then happened was the house that we were going to buy, they didn't have enough time to wait for us to find a new buyer. And so we lost the home that we were planning to move into. So we've been planning this move for months, and half of our stuff is packed away and in boxes in our garage. And it's kind of this bittersweet, like, do we unpack and live in our house? We love our neighborhood. We love our house. It just, we have a few things going on in our lives where a move was necessary. It is, kind of nice that we're staying in our home, but we still have a lot of questions that are left up in the air. So when we were buying the home, we needed it for a few reasons. The first is that our home is small. We have 1,200 square feet right now, and if we want to have more kids and a larger family, we want enough room that they can, I'm fine with them sharing rooms, but we want at least enough space for them to, if we have 2 boys in a room, but if we have another boy and another girl, and we just don't have enough bedrooms to house multiple children. So it's kind of a scary thing to have another baby when you don't know where you're going to put them. So we needed another house for that reason. But even more immediate than that, my parents are actually in a financial situation where they have to move, and they don't have any money saved up for a down payment. And right now they're living with my brother in his basement apartment. They are expecting their 4th child, and they've ran out of room in their home, and they need room so their family can grow. So my husband and I, the house that we were purchasing had a pool. It had a basement apartment for my parents. It had a nice, amazing loft space upstairs where we could have had, an army of boys, or babies, and we were just really looking forward to having kids in that home. It had an amazing backyard, and so now we're kind of back at square one. We lost the house, we lost the sale on our home, and if you don't know, I actually teach swimming lessons, and that's why the pool was important, is because that brings me about $10,000 a year in income, and I don't have to work very many hours. I can still stay at home when people are watching, like neighbor girls are watching my kids. So I'm still at home. I work about 10 hours a week, and I make $800 a week doing that. So it's a great mom side job. For me, it's a great side hustle. And so because of that, we're stopping the home buying process at the immediate near future, because right as soon as we lost the house, I put my signups the very next day for swimming lessons at our current home, because that's a $10,000 income that I will be earning in the next couple of summer months. So that is our nearest plan right now, is just to get through the summer and to save as much money as we possibly can. And then as soon as summer ends, we are going to be actively looking on the market again for a home that could accommodate both our growing family's needs, as well as accommodate a space for my parents as they are getting older. So My husband and I have made a goal that we want to save $30,000 from here until a year from now. And we just want to aggressively save as much money as we can to put towards this down payment of our next home, so that whatever happens, at least if we have if we're aggressively saving and we have as much cash flow as possible, then we feel like we're going to be in a better buying position. So right now we have about $10,000 in addition to our 6-month emergency plan saved up. So we are hoping that we can put about $1,000 aside each month with my husband's income, and then with my pool income, we're hoping for another $10,000. So we're hoping about a year from now, we're going to have another $20,000 in addition to our $10,000 that we had on top of our emergency fund. That would be our $30,000 savings. So I guess you can say we're hoping to save $20,000 in the next, it's probably going to be less than a year. I would say we're trying to save $20,000 in the next 10 months is kind of our goal. And hopefully the more money we save, the better position we will be in to buy our second home. So this has been pretty heartbreaking for us in a way, because we just felt so right about the house. It met so many of our needs. But we know that there is a reason why everything happens the way it does. And so we are just having faith that there will be something bigger and better headed our way, and something that will benefit all of the people involved in this next transition and this next move for our family. So I just wanted to update you guys on our next goals and our next step. I will be making a chart, like a tracker chart, to track our savings goals, and so that you guys can follow along with us as we are aggressively saving for a next home purchase. And we just have a lot of ideas and things that are up in the air as we're going into the real estate market again. We're toying with the idea of keeping our current home as a rental property and putting a 20% down payment on another home. I know Dave Ramsey would discourage that, but we're hoping if we can aggressively save enough, we might be able to have a second home and then keep this property as a rental income. Right now our mortgage is $800 a month because we bought pretty low, and rentals are going at this time around $1,500 a month. So that would be a good monthly income, and plus in addition the rental property would be paying its own mortgage off. So there are thoughts like that going around. There are thoughts going around about buying my parents a retire home with our, putting a down payment on a retirement home for them. There are just a lot of things going on, but my husband and I just feel strongly like the best thing we can do is have money, so that when the time comes and we need to have change, at least if we have as much money as we can in our pocket, we'll be more able to support our family and our extended family and take care of all the needs that there are. So that is our news. That is our plan going forward, and I hope you guys are doing well in all that you're doing. Life is crazy right now. Let me know how you guys are doing. I love hearing from you. I love seeing your comments, and I hope you're all doing well. If you're not a member of this YouTube family yet, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my community, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.